No dumb question. Can you explain what salary cap / free agent means? Okay.
I can't explain what that sentence means.
What does it mean when it's reported that they are clearing salary cap space? I'm going to need you to explain it to me like I'm 5 years old because I'm completely confused. Well, we can tell by the way you just phrased
wording of the question.
You just phrased that first question that you really have no idea what's going on. My assumption is that you're combining salary cap and free agent in the same because typically you clear up salary cap space during free agency. That might be the only kind of tie that I can think that they're making here, but you want to take it, Jason?
Sure. Yeah. So I guess we'll start with salary cap. Salary cap in the NFL is each team has an amount that they are allowed to pay players within a given year.
Cap on it.
Okay. And that is what the salary cap is the allotment of all the salaries for the players for the year cannot exceed that threshold. I think this year it's at $240 million.
That shit went up $30 million.
It did go up 30, but I don't remember exactly what that cap is this year. And there's all sorts of, it gets a little bit more complicated than that because there's like guaranteed money, signing bonuses. Signing bonuses are prorated over the length of the contract. But for simplicity purposes, teams cannot go beyond that spend limit of the salary cap within a given season.
Yeah.
And that changes year over year.
And then what happens if they do?
If they do, man, I don't even know.
You get reprimanded, right?
I do know it's got to be pretty strict because I feel like the NFL, like in baseball, there's like a luxury tax, right?
Yeah.
Or in basketball.
No, baseball.
Everybody can kind of operate like freely. Like it's a lot less of like a hard ceiling.
Yeah.
It feels like football salary cap is more of like, hey, I don't really think teams go over the salary cap or are allowed to. So I don't really know how that works.
I'm pretty sure teams go over and you get like deducted draft picks, maybe stuff like that.
I don't know. I wish there was like an intern or somebody just kind of like spelling this out right now for us underneath so we didn't look like a bunch of mokes. But yeah, so we got, let's go to free agency. So a free agent, I don't really know if we're talking about free agent or free agency, but a free agent is just somebody who's not under contract. Queen Liz, it's a player that is no longer under contract with a team. So they are free to hit the market for all 32 teams to try and sign them. When you're under contract, you're not allowed to talk with other teams. You have an exclusive contract with the football club that you are assigned to. So a free agent is just somebody who is not currently under contract. Free agency is a period that starts at the beginning of the league year and runs in perpetuity. Like, I mean, free agency is always kind of open, I feel like. Yeah, how does that work I don't even know. That's not correct.
We're diving into some stuff that we just do not know about.
Anyway, free agency starts at the league year. That's why you're seeing all of these contracts signed right now because all of these players that were under contract are now free agents because as a new league year has started. So they are now officially on the market to be signed by whomever.
Whomever.
All right. The NFL's cap is a hard cap that teams have to stay under at all times, and the salary floor is also a hard floor. I did know about this.
Yeah.
Penalties for violating or circumventing the cap regulations include fines of up to $5 million for each violation and canceling of contracts and loss of draft picks.
Yeah, nice.
So you just can't do it.
You can't do it.
It's not even an option.
Well, it is. It is an option.
Right, cool.
You get deducted money.
But I think they make you cancel contracts until you're back under it.
Nice.
If you go over it, you get not only do you get a slap on the wrist with $5 million to these billion-dollar organizations, you also have to cancel contracts until you're under the cap.
Oh no, we got to cancel more contracts.
Yeah. Oh, $5 million.
The floor though is actually interesting. I think it's up to you have to spend up to like 95 to 98% of the salary cap as a owner.
It's more nuanced than that. I think there's like a 5-year running total or something like that. Like the floor is like your 5-year average of spending has to be within 88 or 90% of the salary cap or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So like within a year you can be lower, but over 5 years you have to spend, it's something like that. Anyways, I don't know if that's exactly right, but I know there's some fucking weird word with that.
And this...
So yeah, Queen Liz, I think we've thoroughly made you more confused about it than we started.
This is why we do no dumb questions. So we can get to the
this
bottom.
Is why
of how stupid me and Jason are.
Yeah, this is why Howie Roseman is highly successful, because he understands every nuance of the salary cap and he is using it to his advantage.
Shout out to Veach. Yeah.
Go Bucks. You think she's a Ohio State Buckeye fan?
Gotta be, right? Because
Or is
that's
it
how you
a
spell
Bucks.
Bucks.
Like she's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
No, that you
wouldn't spell it that way.
You wouldn't put the
though.
K
It
on
would
there.
just be BUC, right?
Yeah. So she's got to be OSU.
Or maybe she's a
Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you.
Not a
Good
chance.
freaking-
They don't have fans.
No? That's a good point. All right.